Yeah. Coke fair, cause I'm headless. Get in the car, I said. She grabbed my hand. Girls resting, met the bar, witness said. Tears fled the head, I'm weak, now dare she tweet. I guess she confess, she thinking less, not drinking less. Bathroom says, best it gets spontaneous. I stereotype, put to rest tonight. Imagine, believe, and achieve, it works. Skyline as a rise like fireworks. Smell through the bag, don't touch my perk.
Yo, hey everybody, and welcome to this edition of After the Storm, the OKC Thunder post-game analysis live stream. And it is Thursday. The Thunder, of course, took care of business, 141. I don't know what just happened to my thing. My deal just popped off, which I don't know why I did that. That is weird. That never happens like that. We're having it rained on the equipment a little bit, so we got everything worked out, and we're ready to go, ready to set up. And anyway, the Thunder won 141-135, second double overtime game, and it's just crazy that what we're having to do to get W's. But once again, it's a combination of I don't get the coach and what he does with his. Why does that keep doing that? That is really weird. It keeps kicking me off. My YouTube keeps kicking me off for whatever reason. I don't know why it's doing that. It's like it's kicking me off or maybe it's my computer. We'll get it all worked out here in a little bit. But anyway, guys, I want to say that I'm proud of what the Thunder did tonight. It was a very hard-fought victory. The Pacers gave them everything that they could possibly give them, and as we should. I mean, why are we not going to get everybody's best shot? And, I don't have any problem with that. I mean, it is what it is. They're going to come after us, and we know that, so we just got to step up, and we've got to play, and we've got to meet the challenge. That's the way it works, and you got to be proud of what the Thunder did tonight, fighting through adversity. When we talk about the number of players were out, who we were missing, and we still got the W. Even though they were missing two players. Still, that being said, we still had a chance. Okay, I got everybody tagged. Anyway, so even that all being said, we still had a chance to win the game, and we still won. We gave them an opportunity we normally doesn't do. SGA normally doesn't miss a free throw, which happens. But, they gave us our best shot. Siakam, 35 and 15 or whatever he had. And then Mathurin was 30 whatever and 15, 10, whatever he was. They were outstanding. And but once again, I'm wore out on these people talking about SGA going to the free throw line. I am so tired of hearing that because of the simple fact, he goes to the free throw line because he's a beast. And I like the fact that Richard Jefferson said, you go check any of the great players who average 30. What do? They go to the free throw line just like he did. It's what they do. And everybody got to understand, his game is mid-range. His game is not shooting threes like Steph. So Steph's not going to go to the free throw line a lot because he's shooting threes. That's not what SJ does. That's not who he is. That's not who he is. So that has a lot to do with it. So I'm so tired of these broadcasts. And thank God Richard Jefferson put them in their place. Stop it with that nonsense. I'm so tired of them trying to do a narrative, and it's going to get you what got Doris Burke. He is one of the leading candidates for MVP again. He's one of the faces of the league. You need to chill out because the NBA don't want you talking about how many free throws he's got like he's getting favoritism, which is an effing joke. I can tell you that from the simple fact that watching him play, he's a master at getting calls. It's not like he's getting phantom calls. Now, I could see if it wasn't a foul. For those who are novices and don't understand basketball, I can get what you're saying. But he's creating contact. He's making you do stupid things. You're leaving your feet. You're doing things you normally don't do. That's what he does, and that's why he is who he is, and that's why we are winning the way we're winning. Couple things. SGA is now, is he third? Is that what I said? Is he third? He's second most 50-point games. He had his third 50-point game. So he is getting there little by little, and he's trying to get to the point where he's separating himself from KD and from Russ and from Harden. And I think he's pretty much did that because he brought us a championship, and JKD didn't, neither did Russell. And it's just crazy to me because I'm just like, I don't get what you guys are talking about. How do you not understand what we're doing and what we're trying to do? Hey, Burgess, what up? You agree on that SGA take? I appreciate it. Because I'm just like, I don't get it. I mean, just admire and appreciate what the man is doing. I'm sorry, this is a 3-point generation. It's a 3-point fight. It's not what he does. What he does is he gets buckets. Now, he did miss a free throw at the end of the game. He did miss a game-winning shot twice because when he was digging that, they came right him at the double team, and then he ends up in the first, right at the end of regulation. And he ends up shooting this 25-foot three. Dort was wide open, but I don't blame him if I got the choice between me shooting a fadeaway three or passing to Dort and him shooting. Plus, was there enough time to get that off? So a lot of factors in. Let's take a chance on me fading away and shooting something versus me trying to pass the ball, and hopefully Dort can rush the shot and get it because it takes him at least 2 seconds to catch, or 1 second and a half to catch, line himself up, and shoot. So those are things that I look at. Now, I believe that in the first overtime, he may have got bumped, but once again, they're not going to call it. And I think that he was looking for more for the foul to go to the free throw line. But they're not going to call it like that. You got to finish that. He got that call early, and you do get that call, and so did Indiana. When you go to the line and you get bumped going up for the shot, you're going to call it. A.J. Mitchell got that call earlier. That's the fact. But he went looking for the call instead of doing what? Making the shot. Now, that being said, let's talk about him having 47 minutes Tuesday, 44 minutes tonight. And then we've got to turn around and play the Hawks in Atlanta on Saturday. And then got to play the Mavericks in Dallas on Monday. So what are the odds of him needing some rest? And I saw what Dagnall was trying to do tonight. Coach Dagnall trying to play him in spurts to try to get him rest because he played 47 minutes 2 days ago. But fortunately, he's 27, and this is the second game of the year now. If this was, I would be a lot more worried if this was game 47 or game 52 or something around game 65. In that area, I'd be more concerned with him going 47 minutes and then 44 or 45 minutes tonight. That would be something that would bother me and figure out, okay, how do we get this guy some rest because it's at the end of the season and he's gone through so much. So wear and tear on his body throughout the year. Now, that being said, let's take our hat off to Indiana. Nobody expected them to do anything. McConnell out, and of course, Hallie out. So I didn't expect them to give up. I knew there'd be some sort of fight, but I didn't think it was going to be this. But I also didn't know that we weren't going to be playing without Caruso, without Kaysen. I didn't know that we were going to be playing without those guys. Did not know that. And that makes it without K-Rich. He couldn't play either. And without Isaiah Joe, he couldn't play either. So without all these guys, it's kind of hard. I did not know that coming in. Nobody knew we were going to have this before game one. So now you're sitting there, you're going, oh shit, we've got some issues. Of course, Caruso out with the concussion and Kaysen out with the knee. So those are things that you have to overcome as a team, and I think that we more or less did that. When you look at what we did, do I have the injuries here and what we played through? I thought I had injuries on here, but I guess I don't have injuries on here. That's on my other. That's on after the unpopular hour. That's where here it is. No, that's not it. That's not it. Anyways, doesn't matter. That's who's out, and that's what we played through in order to get the W tonight. So I'm very proud of our team. I'm proud of the fact that we did not have everybody, but Jenks stepped up, which I can't believe I'm saying it, but he did play well. But I'm going to tell you, the guy to me who has made a name for himself, and is somebody that I don't know how we're going to be without, how we're going to keep him. Now, to me, he's a perfect deal for Isaiah Joe. You guys can walk through there. You can't see. If you don't want to be on camera, you can walk right on through, big dog. So anyway, that's part of it. And when you look at A.J. Mitchell, And Hotspot Casino called it. When we first was playing, Nathan and I were like, who the hell is A.J. Mitchell? What the hell is this? And so what we found out is he's a hell of a player. And what ended up happening? He's changed my mind last year. And then this summer I saw him play, and I'm like, oh, my God, who cares about Topic? He needs to play. And you can see that he's playing better. He and SJ are trying to figure it out. I didn't really like them playing together. But they did a great job of figuring it out. And I love how A.J. Mitchell was he did one dumb thing to me tonight about trying to score points. He went to the basket one time, and I'm like, what are you doing, bro? What are you actually doing? I mean, that's just ridiculous, man, what are you doing? And it was kind of a transitional basket, but I did not like that. But, you know, that he is playing better. He is gaining more confidence. And he had a big night tonight. But anyway, the bottom line is this. The Thunder took care of business. We did win tonight, which is what matters. Thunder, 141-135 in double OT for the second game in a row. The first team in NBA history for they have their first two games both going to double OT. Now, granted, if SGA makes his free throw, the chance of them knocking down a three is possible. They could have, but you never know. Pacers, 13 for 43 from three. Us, 10 for 35. What did I say? After 52 shots that we took the other night, how we can't shoot that many times. This is about where we should be shooting. We should never, 52 threes, that's way too many threes. And we don't shoot the ball well enough in order to do that. So, 45.3% field goal percentage for us, 43.8. And without their stars, that should be right. Without our players, it should be about right. Two of our best perimeter defensive players. Even though A.J. Mitchell did play good tonight on the perimeter, I'm really appreciative of what he did. The Barnheiser thing, to me, he's a new Jang. I don't dag out. Every time he comes in, we lose. We start losing. When you look at it today, when he came in, the score was, where is it? The score was 12-15 when he came in. Well, I'll take that back. No, it wasn't. It was 13-12. Excuse me. It was 8-12 when he came in. And in 2 minutes, we're down 12-45 because he just doesn't fit in with us. I just don't get it. So we're up 12. We're down 12-15 with 6:24. You got SGA, Barnheiser, Wiggins, Chet, and Jay Will. By the way, Jay Will played good tonight, I thought. Jay Will did play good. And I just don't get it. You take SGA out, it's 14-13. We take SGA out. Excuse me, 14-17. You got Barnheiser, you have Chet, you have AJ, you have Dort, you have Jay Will. You put SGA back in the game, okay? And the Thunder are down 20-23. So you go from being up to down with him out. And of course you end the first quarter down 22-25. You look at these numbers here. Out rebounded them 60-55, which we got out rebounded the other night. Pips, points in the paint. We got Pips, they outdid us again tonight. Turnovers, we only turned them over 14 times. They only turned us over 14 times, which says a lot for them without Hallie in the game or without McConnell running. Only 14 turnovers for them. That's outstanding way to take care of the basketball when it comes to what they were trying to do. So I'm just like, wow. I got to give them props. Why is my thing sticking? I'm trying to do this. And my computer has frozen up, guys. It has frozen up. I don't know what the hell the deal is, but my computer has frozen up. It's not letting me do anything here. Yeah, it's frozen up.